right now we have the Lapras EX event going on in Pokemon TCG Pocket. I just wanted to show this deck that I've been using to clear Expert. So it's pretty simple. It is electric based. We're going to go based off of type advantage, and it's just going to be 2 Voltorb, 2 Electrode, 2 Blitzel, 1 Zebstrika, and then just good trainers and items. So the most important ones are the Pokeballs, the Sabrina, Giovanni, Professor's Research, and even then, the Giovanni and Sabrina you don't use too much. They're just good to have. X speed you don't really need, and so if you need, for example, another Zebstrika, you can just use you can take out an X speed, or if you want to do more red cards, you can take out an X speed for that. The Electrode retreats at a 0 energy cost, so that really takes away the need for the X speed. Potion's just there. Right now, there's not a big card pool, so you want to use whatever is good at the moment. We are going to check out some gameplay, however, for the deck. So let's see here. All right, so we are going to start off here. Pretty simple. We're starting off with the Blitzel. If you pull the Voltorb, that's perfectly fine. It looks like our opponent, again, it's the AI, so you can trick the AI into doing some simple stuff that will give you the win. But they're starting off with Lapras and have the Staryu in the back. So drawing into Zebstrika early, that's perfect. 1 energy in order to start attacking, so that's even better. And we're going to get some early damage because there's that type advantage. You're getting extra 20. So a basic Pokemon is doing 40 damage per turn. Giovanni's there just in case you need that extra 10 damage or so. Your opponent will waste their potions because they see that their Pokemon needs them. And now you have a couple options. You can either go into Zebstrika and start attacking, for example, the Staryu in the back. If there was ever a situation where I needed to, my opponent is retreating and I need to get rid of that last Mon, that's what Zebstrika is there for. Otherwise, 30 base damage plus extra 20. And he did 60. Oh, that's right, because I just used Giovanni. So Giovanni's there, just that little extra damage. And then Voltorb and Electrode are really the ones that close out the games. So we want to start building them in the back. But even having them up front isn't too bad. They could survive a couple hits. Once the AI starts bringing out the Starmies, that's probably the biggest issue with the deck. Starmie hits for 90. And your highest HP on all of your Pokemon are going to be 90 as well. So Starmie does really cause some problems for you. There was an instance where the AI could attack with Starmie and it would have cost me game later down the road. And it didn't. It just passed turn. And I ended up taking that game. But we lost to Voltorb. That's perfectly fine. Our opponent does have 50 HP left on the Lapras EX. So easy win there. And we're just going to go ahead and get ready to take out the Staryu. The Staryu does not have any energy attached to it. Starmie needs at least 2 water energy in order to attack. So we're kind of in a safe zone there. The only problem is that the opponent, the AI does run Misty. So be careful of that. But really, this is just attacking with as much electric attacks as possible and as fast as possible. But yeah, this is going to be pretty simple. I think they don't have the Misty. Yeah, they don't. And so easy game for us. You're clearing Expert, so you're getting good rewards on that. And this is what I'm using for the entire event. I tried some other stuff. For example, I tried the Rapidash deck. The type of disadvantage in that case really worked against me. But we ended up taking that game. And now we're going to check out a second game. And so just to give you a little more idea of how the deck works. But as you can see, pretty simple stuff. So we're going second. That means we get the first attack, which is awesome. And Draw the Blitzel. That's perfect. And 2 Staryus. So as long as we can knock out the Staryus, this is where Giovanni's really good, because Blitzel itself is going to do 40 damage, and then the Giovanni will bring you to 50. Red card's just there. You can use it if you want. It looks like our opponent does start off with plenty of basic Pokemon. And we're just going to search our deck. We want to get the Voltorb out there, get it ready for Electrode. And then we want to get in some damage there. So didn't have the Giovanni. So the Staryu does survive, which gives my opponent one more turn to start attacking. However, this is the Misty that they're going to roll heads on. 2 heads, 3 heads, 4 heads. Yeah, that's a lot of heads. They're actually going to put on their Psyduck. And they're going to evolve both Psyducks into Golduck, which just gives them a higher HP threshold. And then they heal the Staryu, which isn't going to do a lot for them. They're going to switch out. And they're going to go ahead and take out my Blitzel. But that's perfectly fine. That's just getting me ready to take game. I am in a bad spot right now, so I do have to play smart. I have to be able to take out the Golduck and not take any more damage. But as you can see, my opponent has no cards in their hand. So we're going to make this Blitzel our sacrificial lamb here. And we're going to get the Electrode ready in the back. And we're going to also try to search our deck. Hopefully we draw a Zipstrika. We don't. So yeah, we're just going to get the Electrode ready in the back. And we are going to let our opponent take out the Blitzel, which is perfectly fine. It's one of those situations where if you know you have game, then losing 1 Mon doesn't really hurt anything. But I only really am confident making this play whenever I'm facing the AI. So once I take out this first Golduck, I kind of know that I'm in a good spot. There's a potion that will never be relevant. We're going to go ahead and use Electrode. Is it Electro Ball? Going to take out the Golduck. And now it's just open season. We can easily KO any of my opponent's Mons. So even if they do a little chip damage here and there, then that's perfectly fine. It's just got to survive the Golduck hit. So actually the potion will come in handy because I will take some damage. And I got to keep my damage up. So Golduck does 70. I'm at HP 80. So yeah, the potion actually does come in handy here. So this is one of those few instances. But my opponent actually doesn't even attack with the Staryu. So there goes the potion. I think that's kind of the drawback for the opponent on this deck is it's not really efficient on the energy. And there they go. They push up the Staryu as their last Mon. I don't think they have any plays. I don't really know what causes the AI to do that, but that is game right there. And so, yeah, this is the deck that I'm using right now, the Lapras EX Event. It's budget, it's super fast, and it gets you your rewards very easily. If you have anything that you're trying out, feel free to let me know. There is plenty of ways that you can play this. You can use the electric lizard, whose name I don't remember. You can use Pikachu EX. You can use literally any electric Pokemon. I think even Electabuzz, and you can clear this as long as you stick with very fast Evo lines. You don't want to put too many basic Pokemon and their Evo lines in the game. You want to stick to maybe 2 Mons and their Evo, and you want to deck in as much as possible. I wouldn't go for any of the colorless Pokemon at all. You can do the basic Pokemon that's don't evolve, but that's really not all of them are great. You can also use Jolteon. As a matter of fact, that was another option that I had. I wanted to use Jolteon, but this seemed much safer. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.